Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. And taking a look here at the Bucks, if they're going to pick up their first win of the season, they're going to have to do it in a difficult environment, on the road, in front of a crowd that is going to be overly enthusiastic here on opening night. When we talk about Jason Kidd, Shaq, here is a guy who, as a point guard, was often called a coach on the floor. How's that translated to being the actual head coach in the NBA?
Well, it's all about leadership, Ernie. There's a substantial amount of information that says leaders were either born or they're developed. So this guy, I think he's both. You know, he's a great leader. Guys love him. They love playing for him. He's going to do a fabulous job in Milwaukee.
What kind of a player was he to play against?
Very tenacious, made his players better. The great John Wooden said the true definition of a great player is one that makes his players around him better. Jason Kidd did that year in and year out.
You can't give me enough John Wooden quotes. Loving that. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
And now your Charlotte Hornets starting five. Starting at power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 11, Noah Vonleh. At forward, 6'7" from Kentucky, number 14, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And at guard, 6'1" from UConn, wearing number 15, Kemba Walker. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number 1, Lance Stevenson. The man in the middle, standing 6'10", from Prentice High School, number 25, Al Jefferson.
What's going on, YouTube? This is Sim with Vengeance, and I am back here with some more NBA 2K15 Hornets MyGM, and today we have the season opener here against the Milwaukee Bucks. They're not a very good basketball team, but they are coached by the Hall of Fame point guards, or soon-to-be Hall of Fame point guard, Jason Kidd, and I like the way this game goes. Like, I'm going to give you guys a quick analysis of what I think about the game, first impressions, and we're going to get straight to the gameplay. My first thoughts is that this game runs pretty smooth. Still a little bit here and there kind of cheese, because that's 2K. I mean, it is what it is. But anyway, very good game. I would highly recommend it. It's probably better than live, of course. But the game does run pretty smooth. There's a lot of sharp passes being made. I've really playing through one game, of course. I will tell you the turnovers right now that I had from one game. Last year, I would have probably commit like 7 or more turnovers. I would probably commit like 10 to 20. But in this game, I know it's against the Bucks, but I only committed 6 turnovers, which is really good. So you're in for a good game, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of fast break opportunities in this game. But, of course, being that this was the first game that I actually played, there's going to be a lot of mistakes, and obviously that's not going to be the game that you expect it to be, because, you know, it's going to be a lot closer than you think. So, like I said, I'm not very good at sports video games. I just try and do it for entertainment purposes. So, don't expect me to go 82-0 or 73-9. So, exactly what I mean is just have fun watching this. But I would give this game so far, you know, I'll be nice, but I'll be fair at the same time. I'll give it a B+. B+. You know, there's still a few things here and there that need to be fixed. Like when I first installed the game, it didn't. It took me straight to the demo, and I had to reinstall the game. So that's one thing that's a little glitchy. So I had to install the game twice. But I do like the shot meter that's right below you. It actually helps out a little bit. It actually tells you, how good your shot's going to be without even giving you like an A or B grade. You just know just by the guy's shot release on the bottom right below the player that he has a good shot of making it or he doesn't. So I love that. That's really nice. The rebounding is realistic as well. I think Larry Sanders had 21 rebounds. So it shows. It shows. And how much improved this game is and how fun it's going to be. So, yeah, we're going to get straight into the gameplay. You see Nate Walters. I had a problem with him in this game. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like he is just too cheesy. He just made impossible shots, and he's not even that great of a player. That's the only problem I had with that guy in this game anyway. But you see Al Jefferson's throwing it down with 2 hands. Oh, my God. 2 hands for safety. Give him that guy a poster. As you see, we got a 3-point deficit on our hands to the Milwaukee Bucks. You see they're giving it off to Al Jefferson again, and Jefferson going inside, and he gets the and one to go. Give him one more at the free throw line. This guy's a really good player. I don't know why this guy hasn't been named an all-star. I mean, this guy's been severely underrated, given very little credit for his work that he's been doing for the past years in Charlotte or even in Utah. This guy's just a great ball player. He makes the M1. It's tie game at 40. So now 46-44 here. It is Brandon Knight at the point. He's going to give it off to Akabana, blah, 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 blah. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Akatabadupatu. I don't even know. Watch me butcher his name several times if I have to see his name again. Gerald Dudley in the corner for 3, and he makes it an 8-point game for the Milwaukee Bucks. And they're on a 12-4 run. We're going to go into halftime here. We're going to try and give it off to Stevenson. He has 2 seconds to get the shot off, and he gets it off, and he puts it in from downtown. And it's 52-47 going into halftime. Milwaukee does have the lead, but there's another half of basketball yet to play. Here's Stevenson on the alley-oop to Vonleh. Vonleh, boom, with the alley-oop. And that was nice. That was a nice toss to Vonleh. I have Vonleh getting the starting role, as you saw in the intro. I feel like Vonleh has a higher ceiling than Zeller. That's why I have him in the starting lineup. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Please let me know in the comment section below if you like Vonleh starting over Zeller. I honestly do. I think Vonleh is going to be a great addition to this team in the starting lineup. Getting him minutes is what we need. So 62-58 here in the third. Here is Kid Gilchrist trying to get inside. Kicks it out to Kemba. Kemba just caught fire in the second half. You're about to see that just take shape as Kemba just makes a 3 right there. And we missed the rebound right there, and they're off in the fast break. And there's Walters going inside, finishing that play on the fast break as Brian Roberts could not block it from behind. And now we have OJ, and that's not AJ Mills, Middleton, and Middleton bricks it, but it's picked up by Larry Sanders, and Larry Sanders puts that one in. It is now a 10-point game for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 12-point game, and they're going inside. Here's Middleton again, and Middleton puts in that free throw line jumper. It's now 81-67 to start the fourth. But we get a steal here to start the fourth quarter. Here we have Stevenson on the break. We're going to get it off to Kemba, and Kemba gets us a nice little layup on the fast break. I like it. So 81-69, we're going to give it off to Gilchrist inside to Jefferson, out back to Kemba, and Kemba makes another jumper. Kemba's just catching fire, ladies and gentlemen, as it's now 85-71, 14-point game, as now it's off to Stevenson, back over to Kemba, and Kemba's just unstoppable. Unfathomable performance by Kemba Walker here to start off the season. Kid Gilchrist for 3. Oh my God, what the hell is going on? Michael Kidd Gilchrist just hits a 3-pointer. And now Stevenson off to Kemba. Kemba with a 3-pointer. Bang. Kemba is just catching fire. This guy cannot be stopped. Back over to Gilchrist. Over to Stevenson. Stevenson steps back. Back over. Kid Gilchrist. Over to Kemba. Kemba, 3-pointer. Oh my goodness. Kemba Walker cannot be stopped. 92-87. Here we go. Brendan Knight. Over to Mayo. Mayo, jumper, good. 94-87 with 3.5 to go. Now 1 minute's past. 95-87. Over to Stevenson. And Stevenson throws it down with 2 hands on the fast break. And now we get it off to Kemba again, and Kemba's just doing Kemba-like thing, being clutch. Just like in UConn, he was just the biggest clutch player. He was, oh my God, amazing. So they get it off to Mayo, and Mayo finishes the play 97-91. This doesn't look good here for the Charlotte Hornets, as Kemba, trying to take it down, puts up a quick 3-pointer, and that is money. You saw the little thing go off, and that was a perfect release, as Kemba just nails that from downtown. But now Stevenson steps back, has open space for 3, and even Stevenson, he's had a sluggish game. He went 8 of 26 in this game, but that one made it count right there. It's tied at 97. Here's Kemba again, has room to pull for the jumper, and gets another one. Kemba Walker, 99-97. Here is Brendan Knight, misses the jumper, and we're going to go on the fast break here with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist off to Kemba Walker, off to Jefferson, and he throws it down on the fast break, 101-97. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much going to seal the deal. One more dunk, why not, on the fast break. Off to Kemba, off to Stevenson, off to MKG, or MKG, yeah, MKG. MKG, say that 3 times fast. I don't know, MKG, there we go. So 103-97 is the final score. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did like it. There's also a subscription button for those first-time viewers. So thank you guys. I will bring out more Bucks franchise and more NBA 2K14 MyGM for the Hornets. But until next time, my name is Sim with Vengeance, and I am out. Peace.